Yeah, obviously. No Derek in this one today, so we're seeing Draft Freeze, Checker Healing, Bodavale, Cargera, Scuzz. I'm assuming Scuzz and Draft Freeze are the backline. Wonder if they'll be Bo Expo. I'm pretty sure they are, because that's what he sent us. You're going to be seeing all 5 of them running mid immediately. They are running the Bow Crossbow Deathgiver build with the Black Monk Staff tank, and he's immediately running for that healer. Gets the stun off. That's a really early bubble from Final Order 2. They want to win this choke fast. They're fighting against Italian over here. They also have a Bow, Deathgivers, and Crossbows. It's kind of a mirror comp. But they're running an Ironclad instead of the Black Monk Staff, and they are diving back here hard. It's a 3v3 down this choke. Meanwhile, Kaistein keeping Scuzz Cabell up that choke. Doesn't want him pushing down, doing a lot of damage to his back line. All right, let me just move this over here. It's Happy, though. Using the Soldier Armor, they're all in the Black Monk Staff running very slow down this choke. Happy Doe's going to go down, and Kaistein can get taken out by... He actually canceled Bodavale's jump, but he's still going to die.
Still not enough there. Yeah. I think this is... That was a bad first engage.
That was a very bad first
Italian guys. Let me see what else we got on the...
It's a momentum. Like, it's all about momentum in the 5v5s, too. When you have a start like that, where you just so demonstratively easily won the match.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah, I was trying to find a better word for it. It was definitely very one-sided.
Yes.
So if they don't come back and do better than that, then maybe we'll swap off.
We'll give them a chance or two. I mean, they're going against a very skilled team. Yes, they don't have Derek in here right now, but they... Alrighty,
we should swap over.
Let's just go over to 7-11 for now and find out who the tank is.
It looks like the tank is BCX. He's running a hammer tank. I haven't seen that since Tuesday. I saw him Tuesday. This is an Elevate team versus what appears to be a Violets and some Pugs from Blame Dev. You got Nice on Electro over there. We have a Curse Staff in this comp. Not the best against Deathgiver Dive. He's going to get Persian immediately hit by Z-Spree with 2 E's. Now, Bonzo Bobo running away with 1 life. He's going to go down to that Deathgivers in a 1v4 fight. Nice still now going to Assassin Cheese roll away out of this.
I think he's going to get out of here. He's going to be fine.
Nice still has Soldier Helm left. Yeah, so he should be able to just walk that one out. They missed the Geyser, but they were actually losing this match. If you look at the top, they have no caps right now.
They have no caps, and Gaius is keeping them engaging. He's going to go up, and he's going to try to stop it.
He should be able to cancel that. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did get the cancel.
They keep the even 3 with 1 death after that loss.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely worth.
Not only is it worth it, shows that they know what they're doing, right? When they go for a play like that, they belong in the level 5s. They really know what they're doing. So Z-Spree, half HP now, is pretty low with speeds, does get hit with the silence from that Demon Helm. Needs to be very careful here. The Pierce comes in. It was a whiff. Judy comes down for Elevate. They're on the back line now. They don't have that much HP because they overstayed for this fight, didn't reset, and now all 5 members of the enemy team are back alive. Right, Nice still is back here. Bonzo Bobo is back now, full HP. Big Pierce onto Z-Spree. 1 life for those Deathgivers running away, but K Tomney is chasing him down. They won't be able to kill Z-Spree, so they need to turn around, but Elevate is in a really bad position for this fight now. As long as the other team doesn't overextend, it looks like the 3 caps will be held.
That's really impressive. I like it.
Yeah, especially in a 4v5 to keep all 3 caps. Like,
just to have the awareness to go up there and to stop it, to stay in the fight long enough, then see that it was getting capped, go, nope, I'm going to have the health to get through this. And they've been able to hold. Z-Spree in a little bit of trouble here. He's got to back up. He shouldn't. Okay, he's braver than I am.
Yeah, Z-Spree is playing this very close with his health. He's going down low very often now. Cromney is really far back here. He's 1v3 in that back line. Now Speed's the healer in trouble 1v5. He's going to get taken out.
Well, that's going to get them that 3 cap back. Okay, here we go. Let's see how they respond after a little bit of adversity here. Because you got to think they have that momentum after that really nice.
Yeah, they won that fight, right? Well, 2 fights ago, they won that fight with a kill. Sadly, they weren't able to make anything happen. They kind of overextended onto the enemy team's tent choke.
This is going to be over so quick.
Yeah, they probably have 1 or 2 really good fights left in them before the panic starts to set in. They're going to lose another 20 right here, so it's 49 to 146. They don't have a lot of points.
I'm going to go check out Noob Slayer. I'm going to go check out Noob Slayer here. That's got to be rough.
Yeah, this is It's a very scary match. Bonzo Wowo immediately gets comboed. He gets hit with a Pierce. He does have Assassin Roll, though. Gets out of that choke alive. But now Speed's getting CC'd by Gaius down that choke. They're holding this choke very well. Elevate not able to even walk past the steps. Now VCX is looking to go up. He's going to get a stun onto Bonzo. Did not hit the healer. That was his target. Now Speeds is off camera silenced. So he might go down here. He does get peeled by his teammates. It was only the Death Givers on him. VCX is poison potted. The Pierce comes in onto Big EX. He does get a nice Assassin Shoes roll for that iframe, though. Does manage to survive that. The bomb is on VCX. He's going to need to get out of there alive. He only has 2 health bars left to his name as the enemy healing orb comes out of nowhere. Big EX now immunes the chain slash, but they're all intent very, very low. We should probably look to swap off.
I'm trying to find one that's competitive right now. You might need to give me a few moments. It's
These guys are being kept in their tent, gate kept by the enemy team. It's 146 to 49.
They're all. I just went through 3 of them that were 149.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, just think if that many dominant teams are winning, we'll see those same dominant teams fight each other on the level 6s.
You hope.
So
I'm on my way to Ya Good right now. You can head over there and hope that maybe he's in a good fight.
Over the top over. These people we were watching from Elevate are being flamed for losing.
So it's a little bit closer. It's a little bit closer. It's 133 to 64. 131 to 64. Sorry.
That is a lot closer, technically, because now they're on a comeback. Look, they have 2 caps. The Black Order team here. We got Unusual as the tank here. Oh, Goof from Rang, Bean, Watano, Eric, where we love these guys. Unuseful, Dive and Watano down this choke as Bean is in the backline with the Spectre Jacket. Oh, sorry, not the Spectre Jacket, the Stalker Jacket. My bad. He's running the old Deathgiver build he used to run. Zalbang on the choke now, 1v2 against the healer on the backline. Watano, no immunities left. Needs to be very careful about a dive. Carvenin as well. Just uses shoes to roll down the choke. If Rang gets pushed back on this choke, it could end very badly for them.
There's yet another 149.
Carvenin walking up with that. She's very careful. Goof off screen actually just gets swapped on by Zalbang. He goes down. Watano was not in a position to heal that guy, and now your good gets traded actually. Watano does manage to get that Demon Helm off himself so he can keep the healing alive. Rang might be able to win this fight, even though they lost the member first. Tyrek does not have Soldier Helm up. Oh, he does actually. He's going to go out of there. 1 life. Autofire might finish him off here, though. The Flash Shield does manage to keep himself alive as the bubble comes down to keep himself through the Death Givers as well. The Judy to save him as well. Carvenin now overextended. He is hit by that Stalker helmet. Very armor pierce now as he pops his mage up to try to survive. This is a very hectic fight. It's back and forth with no one dying yet. I think Watano immune that last Demon Helm as well. So you should be able to stay healing for a little bit without a silence. Carvenin using his shoes to get back to mid. They need to cap mid fast, this Orang team, if they want to stop the comeback attempt.
Well, this is the closest fight that we have, so we'll stick on this one for a while.
This is a really good fight. That last fight was so back and forth. Carvenin half HP. He's having a hard time figuring out where he can walk up against that heavy crossbow from Tyrak. Watano now is silenced. Is he going to get killed by Zalbang? For sure, there's no saving him. No healer alive for Rang as they're going to have to run back to their tent now. Bean is going to get caught by that Black Monk staff, but I don't think anyone should die here except for Goof, who gets swapped by Unusual. Very good job of him to hold his spells for when he needed them. And they should get a 20 tick off this as well. Black Order might be getting a comeback against this Eric Word team.
That's very impressive, getting that 3 cap after being down quite a bit early on. Well done, Black Order.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to swap. I don't believe Tyrak was on a heavy crossbow when we first came here, but I think he died and put one on. I'm liking. He's out trading Carvenin every time on that last few engages. So we should keep seeing that. Rang did not change anything by the looks of it. So they're going to have to change the way they play this fight. Instead, you're good getting hit by Goof and Eric Wurs. Watano pops his Robe of Purity with Unusual on top of him. He's going to get Demon Helm, though. Does Assassin Shoes roll it with that iframe. Gets off the silence. Should be able to keep the healing up. Enemy team's Judy comes down as well. They are fighting to hold the triple tick, so you know this Black Order team really wants to win this. As Goof is going to get taken down to 1 life, immune, the last hit, and they trade You Good, who overextended to try to kill Goof there. They could have traded them both, but Goof with a very good micro play on his spells managed to keep himself alive. Watano now coming up to make sure Carvenin doesn't get traded. Zalbang in the back line with Unusual. Now Goof looting right there as Tyrak goes down as well. They should stay for another few seconds to just get another 20 tick and then look to run to 10. And you can see that's exactly what they're doing. Zalbang and Unusual running up mid to stop Carvin from capping. They got to the bot cap too late, so Black Order will get another 20 tick, even though they just lost 2 members.
This is close.
This is a very
This
close
is what you
match.
like to see.
It's
This is
so
why we
close.
tune in. This is why we tune into these. This is
These
why
are
we
the
scan
matches you
through,
love to
like
watch,
10
right?
matches to find. Yeah.
It's not only because of the score either. For me, it's seeing like these fights could go a
They're-
completely different way
yeah.
if the one person doesn't do that one thing really well, right? If
Or one
Goof
thing
doesn't
wrong.
use his royal
A
shoes
lot
to
of
mean that
these-
last hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go. That
if
was
someone
actually a
doesn't
good play. A lot of
overextend
times
and
it's a
tunnel.
good play. Sometimes it's a bad play. Whoever makes the correct, you know, it always comes down to that one move in these really, really even matches.
If you do
there's
one
move
thing
right
wrong,
there.
Bean
Oh, Bean
gets
is done.
blinked on by Zalbang with that Stalker helmet. He gets taken. I think that was a 1-stack execute because of the armor pierce from the Stalker helmet as well.
That was brutal.
Oh, no, what are they doing? Start the cap. No
Yeah, you
one
gotta get the
started the
cap.
mid cap. They
It's-
could have just
it's
gotten
too
a
late.
10
It's too
tick.
late.
Oh, that's the
They're gonna
tunnel.
lose
Yeah,
it.
you're good now is starting it for some reason. You should have kept chasing at that point. Maybe keep putting some pressure. But if they started it, like when I was screaming about
Eric's
it,
gonna
they would have
break
gotten a
this.
10 tick.
Is he? Nope. He's not going to get there in time.
Yeah, they do get the bot cap. It's 40 seconds away from the cap. They should keep fighting. They shouldn't.
Absolutely.
I do
They're
like
gonna
the
fight
play.
for this. That's why they're
but
taking the 20 tick,
Yeah.
because they just lost that 10. They want to come back on that. And
Goof
Goof
with a
under
good
heavy
roll.
pressure here.
Zalbang might have
He's gonna
actually
get too
Goof
much
one
pressure
auto, that's
there.
all he needs. Watano's getting canceled. Oh, Watano gets swapped out of his Q as well. You're good, overextending to try to kill him, but Bean is right on top of him with his E ready to go.
Right in the black monk.
Ryudo's about to get out of his gig, but Goof is 1 life. So is Watano. They're swapping their
Tyra
targets
goes
too much.
down.
Just pick one and kill one. Goof and Watano are both gonna live,
Yeah,
and now
Goof's
Blackwater's
gonna go
gonna lose this
down.
fight.
How
Why
did
they-
that happen? Wow.
They're targeting, man. They split who they were hitting.
Unusual's got to go for that break on that. Does he get it down there in the bottom?
He did cancel that bot cap, but they won't be able to cancel mid, so they'll only get a 10 tick out of this.
But they
it
need that
does
10
buy them
tick.
the time.
They need that 10 tick or they were going to lose it. That was going to be it.
Oh man, I thought they had that for sure. Watano and Goof at like 200 HP each, and they just kept swapping back and forth. Just pick one, get the Stalker helmet on him, and kill that guy. Don't get greedy, man. Don't go for both of them. You got to win this fight. Tyrak comes out with the one-hand crossbow, immediately goes down to half HP. Has to use his Cleric Robe to survive that. Watano gets hit by the Demon Helm. He is going to get that right off himself, though. Goof now hitting Yagud. Yagud's positioning has not been the best from this Black Order team. He's really overextended in a lot of these later stages of the fight, and you see him get traded when Rang, whoever their RDPS is getting hit, manages to survive. Carvin now is tanking Zalbang, and he just gets deleted. The double, that was a no stack Stalker Jacket E. I think Tyrak might have helped him out with the Pierce, but that was crazy. Goof now half HP, caught in the Black Monk staff. He needs to be very careful as he does pop Mage Robe to run away, but all 3 caps now are still in Rang's control. And there's only 5 points left for Black Order. Black Order should probably start sending somebody mid to get this cap. It shouldn't really be the tank, but he is out of mana, so it's an okay play. They need to stop Eric Ware from just walking up and throwing a Black Monk staff on top of him, though. He's just going to walk him and auto attack in there. They should probably try and turn on Eric Ware, but Bean is going to waste and execute onto Tyrak. I thought he would swap onto Ryudo there. Watano gets the knockback on Zalbang to get him off. Watano's 1 life, and he goes down to Yagud and Watano. See, that's what I'm talking about the focus. Now they kill Goof right after. There's no healer to keep him alive. But they still only have about 15 seconds to get a cap. They have to go and get 1 cap. Just run bot. Just run bot and get bot cap. You need 2 caps. Get mid and just get mid and bot. Oh, they're gonna kill Carvin right now. Get mid and bot, please. Somebody is on mid right now. They need to send a guy bot. Unusual is getting the top cap. No one's on mid. They lost.
Yeah, it's over.
They're only gonna get this 1
It's
cap.
over.
Sadly, they lose that. If they had any more time, they could have won. But
Close.
hey, I'm just saying, if they had gotten that 10 tick where I had screamed about, they could have they could have been in this and won.
I agree. We talked about it before. Mistakes. Sometimes
one
good plays.
mistake, yeah, when it's so close, it's just the one mistake that can change the entire
I'm currently
game.
waiting on the tool to load, and it's going to take a second, but we still have 3 matches going. Kicking Machine or Meme? MEEM? Let's see what he's doing real quick. He might, I don't know if the fight is close, but I just want to get you a name to go on right away.
3 points left.
Oh, I will get another one.
3 points left. They're sitting in 10. I don't even know what they're saying. They're speaking Polish.
Oh, here we go. DSH. TSH. Sorry, my bad. What am I even saying? I don't even know what these letters are.
81? How is this 81 to 59? 15 and
Still
this
going?
must have
I
been
don't know.
trading back and forth.
I have
tactics.
no idea. Maybe it was one of those ones where no, actually they couldn't have. I was here and I saw this, and before it was very one-sided. So that's what happened. Is we're watching a massive comeback here in the works, because this was the other way earlier.
They do have 3 caps, but the enemy team is going to go top, get that cap. No one's overcharged, so I imagine this is a level.
Oh no,
2.
no. The reason why I didn't see
yeah.
this one. This is a level 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no one's
like, no,
overcharged. Probably level 2.
No, this was a level 2, and I didn't come look at this one. I was like, I don't remember this one. Now that I'm looking at it, nope, this is a level 2.
All right, what's the kills on this one? 4-1 for this Iron Hand. Actually, it's a pug from Native, Elevate, and Iron Hand. You always have to have an Elevate member in your pugs, I guess.
You need to have an Elevate member, or you're not allowed to 5v5. I think that's the new rule.
They just own all of the tokens.
If you
can't even buy one.
somebody's going to come and buy your team. You got to. If that's why you have an Elevate member in your team, so you don't get bought out. Like
80 to 37. Finda's getting a combo down very low. Needs to be very careful here. Tree's doing a good job of keeping everyone alive. But look at the difference between the last match we saw and this one, right? This one, like, no one's really going too low. Everyone's kind of focusing different people. The last one was so much more like cohesive, right, as a team. Kreeth also failing that iframe roll. Doesn't roll the bomb. Still gets hit by the damage. Is going to be healing Sacri up, though, as TSH is sitting on him. Kreeth needs to be careful, though, because a Stalker Helm could drop on him at any moment. It's going to be TSH who gets the Stalker Helm dropped on him, but he immunes himself right out of there with the invincibility. Just walks backwards, wait to get some healing. Shima's going to keep targeting him. He doesn't have his E back up, I'm pretty sure. So TSH should look to run back. His Hoop Llama, he doesn't have a roll. He needs to be really careful. He did get caught by that forceful swing, but does manage to live. A 10 tick comes in. Not much has happened in this fight. It is the same comp we've been seeing, though, right? Bow, crossbow, death giver on everything.
This is
so
a slow version of this one. This is what it looks like in slow motion.
Maybe it's because they don't have the IP to do the damage, right? That it's so much slower. Shimas is gigged here. He does have
looks a little bit of coordination. If you notice, they're not picking the same targets. They all have their own targets.
Yeah, this looks very uncoordinated.
Yeah. Well, this happens. I mean, I've participated in 5v5s, and I can tell you the difference between a team that can, it hurts when your team is all picking different targets. You have 3 people calling the fight for you. It can be a rough experience.
Yeah.
You've been in those matches before, right?
I've been in some of those in the old red zones outside of Carleone, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I would randomly do red zone GVGs with Blue Army, I've been in a lot of those, dude.
Oh, I can only imagine Blue Army has many cooks.
Oh, yeah. Now
they used to have 13 shot callers.
Yeah, but you can get away with it a little bit in ZVZ.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit.
You put them all on their own channel. That's what you do.
Kreeth, no assassin. He is going to die that auto fire. We finally see a kill.
There's the death. But now is it going to go back the other way if they all focused? Nope. They stuck around and picked different targets and fought.
They can kill Vision. Yeah, Vision's dead. And now they just win the match. Just get mid. They win.
Yep.
Oh, but TSH sees blood, dude. He's going for it. Oh, and
he's going for the kill. That's what you do. You got to get those.
You know how happy he feels that he got that kill? You know, he's probably sitting there with such a grin on his face, like, ooh, I got him, dude.
I won it.
I've been in those situations. Yeah, like I've been there before, man. I know how it feels, dude. All right, so those were level 5s with a quick level 2 at the very end. But next is level 6. Cargera is fighting against Eric Werr. So this should be a really good fight.
Yeah, that seems pretty good, right? What do you do? Just switch off of one and not have to change zones? Yeah. You're like, oh, this is good. This is good.
Well, I just dropped off to go see who they were fighting, and I said, oh, this is the other guy I wanted to watch.
Nice.
I believe this is a mirror comp as well. It is in fact a mirror comp. Maybe a few different like armor pieces here and there, but we did just see Eric Ware and Cargier have a very strong performance. So let's see who wins this one. Skuzkabel immediately goes down to half HP. He does have Assassin Hood on, so he should be good to go. He is just tanking though. He goes down off screen. I didn't see what happened. Interesting. Goof now is putting a lot of damage onto Shekri. Shekri should be able to make it back to the choke. I'm very confused. I thought Scuzz was good right there. Shekri half HP. Judy is there to keep himself alive. This is a 4v5. No one has gotten mid cap. Carvenin is very low, walking in circles. There is Bodavale. Does a really good job 1v3 in that back line of Rang. Goof putting a lot of damage down onto the back line of Final Order. Skuzkabel now back, fully geared up, ready to go. He does get interrupted on his Assassinate channel again, though, so he doesn't have his E. They do miss the Ray of Light onto Goof. Goof looks like the target of a lot of their damage so far from this backline, as Draffreeze now is walking up to get Goof. Goof half HP, rolls away from Bodavale. Bodavale does swap onto the front line, though. Bean now getting caught up, but Draffreeze is a little overextended, has to roll back to the choke, but he should go down to Bean. He did get a very nice flash heal right there. Rang is very low. And still no caps have been had, right? They even had a kill. They had a kill, but didn't get a cap.
So it is no
very
caps.
Close, very even.
One kill. It's nice. I like seeing this. This is much better than the last one both these two teams had, where they just kind of like
Scuzz in trouble there. He goes down. Yeah.
Oh no,
these chokes are so hard to walk up as an RDPS. It's so difficult when you go up that choke because you get hit by the RDPS and the Death Givers. Carved now does realize they want that
nicely
choke.
Done. I liked that. That was good job. Stay back. Keep some pressure on the boys in the back line so they can't all hop up on your healer. Now he's got to get out before he dies, but he's too good to fall for that. He gets to the nice little spot where he knows he can get to heal, and his healer is safe, gets the heals he needs, and he's going to go back in. Bodavale doing a nice job of absorbing some damage.
What a player. Dude, he just 1v4 the back line.
He did. That was nice.
He stopped them from getting a cap. like that was
he
insane.
did it as Death Givers. What the hell? And somebody's getting a cap! Oh my god!
Scuzz finally gets top cap, so hey, we'll be seeing some 10 ticks coming in.
Oh, we have black hands against Momono's team right now. Somewhere else, crazy stuff going on.
Goof is getting destroyed. Goof rolls the bomb from Draffreeze. Draffreeze now rolling Bean. Bean doing a ton of work on these Death Givers. Bodavale's kind of walking in circles. He doesn't know who you can kill. Goof is doing a good job absorbing Bodavale's damage so far. Now the Black Monk comes on to him. Bodavale is sticking to him, though. Very low onto Goof. Goof now does get hit by Ray of Light. He's getting hit by both Skuzkabel and Bodavale, but he
so much pressure on the back line. How did Bodavale get that?
How did he get him with the healer right on top of him?
I don't know. Like,
Watno might not have had anything left in the tank to keep Goof alive, because he did keep Goof up with Scuzz and Bodavale hitting him the whole time.
I thought Bean and Eric were doing a really good job of keeping the entire rest of the team occupied, and there was no way that Bodavale was going to get that pressure that he needed. But
Watno's going to go down here to that.
Wow.
Oh my god, dude. That Stalker helmet execute from Bodavale is nasty. So 3 caps are going to be had for this Final Order team, who lost 2 fights. Just to be very clear,
they lost 2 fights.
They lost 2 fights in a row and had no caps, and now they have 3 of them, and are about to be at a 32-point lead. It's kind of 33 or 23. I don't know how to do math. Very good. Very good.
Okay, we'll accept it.
I was right. It was 33.
Yeah. It just had to catch up to you.
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm looking back and forth. I'm trying to see what's happening. What are they swapping?
There's a lot to look at here. There's no doubt about it. That's why we have 2 people here on the TV at once.
Carvin might go down instantly right here. Yes,
instantly
he does.
Dead.
Dude,
not what you want to see from the boys of June.
That was
July.
perfect.
It must be past their time.
Someone needs to clip that. Dude, if you're trying to run this team and you want to know how to just perfectly execute all of your abilities, just clip that and study it. Final Order played that perfectly, man. Ray now doesn't know what to do. They just lost on the easier choke, so now they're going to push the harder choke.
I'm going to do this one. We got this one. There's something about that other one, just cursed. Now they're rotating back around because they were like, no, we were too slow. We can't get this.
Yeah, that top one
hits him on the edge.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to get this very light on the chokes.
I know, but like he hit
now
it.
Cargara can come in. Yeah, very nice play. They know what they're doing, dude. They know all these little tricks. Robo Purity from Wano comes down. Get Cargera off of him. But I don't think it matters because Carvenin now, his Major was over in a few seconds. Bodaville could execute him right now if he wanted to. Shekri in trouble from Eric Ware. So is CGvGs. They're both half HP. Eric Ware in the back line, 1v3 up that choke. But down here, Carvenin is 2v4 against Final Order's front line. They're doing a really good job of keeping Final Order at bay in that back. Just Eric Ware alone, keeping 3 people. Goof now trading with Giraffe Freeze. Giraffe Freeze might go down to his Stalker jacket right here. Stalker helmet. He does immune the E from Bodaville. It's a very good roll from Goof. And now they can look to trade. Bean just got the bot cap. They don't have to worry about a 20 tick anymore. And they don't have spells for a kill on Final Order, so they can look to win this fight. But Final Order just immediately realizes we can't win this fight right now, so they retreat up the choke, buy themselves some time, and now they can win again. Carvenin on that Black Monk staff, slowing himself. He's afraid of Bodaville. You saw Bodaville run to the choke. Carvenin ran away. The orb comes down, so Final Order can't push. It's a very aggressive orb.
They're going to go, yeah.
So Rang answers are their own. But
CGvGs under pressure.
He does get the heal off right before the Stalker helmet hit, so he doesn't have armor pierce. Bean is in trouble, though. He needs to be very careful. Cargera tried to keep Watno at bay, but the Robo Purity just gets him off of him. And now Giraffe Freeze in the backline with Bean and Shekri in a corner. They need to be really careful here. Giraffe Freeze has bomb. He's bringing it to Shekri. Shekri goes down to Bean. That positioning is just stuck in that corner. And Cargera kept Watno out of that
lots of damage. Bean Doll on top of him is going to take him down. I think CGvGs is going to get away. He's
one life. He's one life.
Okay, he got away.
I think he made it.
No,
yeah, he made it. Okay. It's going to be a 20 tick, though, for Rang. Rang can sort of come back right now.
How low is his health right now?
He made it to the 10 with like 1 life. Now it's the question of what choke do they go to? I'm assuming they don't go south. I'm assuming they go north.
Why? I think they're going south. They got Cargera's got that southern look. Okay, he's going north. No, he's going.
No, they're
he dodged him. He faked it out. I like that. That was good. That was a good move.
Now he makes up the choke before they're here to respond. This is what you want to do, because if they're already here on that choke, you're screwed. That choke is so hard to push when they're there holding it. Cargera loves to play on Watno this fight. Watno's doing a good job of keeping Cargera off him, though. Cargera not doing too much in the form of canceling Watno in that last fight, at least. CGvGs already goes down very low. He does immune the Stalker helmet, but he is still very low. The bubble has to come down to keep themselves alive. Shekri now in the middle of 3 enemies. Some of them are DPS. Needs to get off of that choke there. But the Flash Shield Robe, he cannot take him down. Goof, the target of 4 members of Rang right now. He does have his potion. He does get Demon Helm as well, so he can't roll away. But Watano does a really good job of keeping him healed. Bodaville has to use his potion, too.
Team's just on the ball here.
Yeah, these are the 2 teams who are so good that it's the one mistake that kills them, right?
And these 2 teams are mostly familiar with each other, as they used to play back in the old days of Mercia against each other when June versus Money Guild. So
these are experienced opponents as Giraffe Freeze goes down.
Well, Jeffries doesn't know these guys very well, but they are familiar with the other 4 members of his team.
Shekri had to burn everything to keep CGvGs alive, just like 15 seconds before that. So Giraffe Freeze does end up going down. Shekri might die too. He is Stalker helmeted. Double Death Giver E from Bean as well. Goof doing a good job of keeping the auto fire damage on him, but CGvGs was doing really good pumps on him as well. This is going to be another 20 tick. Rang brings it back. Right now they're in the lead again. I still need to restate, because it is kind of crazy. Rang opened this up with 2 kills and is now only in control of the match.
But yeah, Money Guild. Well, I call them Money Guild. Oh god,
they're
Final Order. My bad. Final Order has done a really good job. Oh my god, as they say that was just
dude. These teams know what they're doing. They just pick Giraffe off immediately
before it even started. I thought Bodaville was the target, and then Jeff.
It's those quick target swaps, right? The second they see a kill potential, they go for. I love watching these fights, man. They're going to be rotating bot. Try to get this cap to stop bleeding 20 points. But the enemy team is already here to answer. They're going to start sending their RDPS top. Carvenin is there to start doing some damage. So they're going to have to fight to get this cap. It's not just going to be handed to them by Rang, because these are opponents who don't care about the choke. They know how to play in the open space. They'll push down, keep you from getting that 20 tick, or sorry, keep themselves to get that 20 tick. Carvenin is the target of the brunt attack, but he's going to be able to survive that. Scuzzcabell needs to be really careful out of his position here. I think this might be his last set. Carvenin does get Demon Helm. The helmet comes down as well. It's a double E from Bodavale. He's going to go down to Draft Freeze, but they trade Scuzzcabell. He just overstayed for the trade. But it's a really good trade because they traded Bow for Crossbow. So now as long as they keep Goof at bay, they can actually win this fight. But Goof does roll away. Draft Freeze now has to run down the choke. Draft Freeze does take less damage than Goof, but he doesn't put as much out sustained. And Rank doesn't even need to chase for kills. As long as they just stay here and get 20 ticks, they win.
Yeah, they're
Goof getting run down by Bow.
That always happens. If you get the 20 ticks, you win, right? Isn't that the way it works?
I mean, they don't have to overchase for these kills, but now they're going to run back. Carvenin's back alive. So is Scuzz. Immediate Rave Light onto Carvenin here. He's going to get Black Monk Staff to Bodavale's on Goof instead. I don't think Goof has shoes, so that's why Bodavale's hitting him. Giraffe Freeze is going to get swapped in. Rolls right out of there. Gargera now on Watno. Watno doesn't have Over Purity for a few seconds. He used it in the last fight. So Gargera should be good to keep staying on him, as they're only 40 seconds away from losing this match. They need a win right now. Gargera out of mana completely. Goof is running from Bodavale. They missed the Ray of Light onto him. The bubble comes down to keep the healing alive. Scuzzcabell does manage to keep himself alive through the Deathgiver dive from Bean and Eric were. But they're chasing hard for Carvenin or Goof. They need one of these two. Goof is now the target as he gets put down to 1 life, but Bodavale misses the Stalker Helmet. Goof is going to survive, and they might kill Bow right now if Bean had any mana. Bean is completely out of mana too. These fights are lasting so long. All Rang has to do is live for 10 seconds.
Completely
but Shekri goes down from Final Order. This is just over.
Here. This is it. Yeah.
Hey, this one's just done.
We've got 2 other matches. I'm going to see how those are going.
The mana from both sides was just gone. That fight was so long. A quick win, 12-minute win for Eric Were. Good, strong showing from them.
It's 55 for unusual.
It's unusual without the very last U, Bogul.
Yeah.
And you should be able to get to him. Adore Bubbles immediately dies the second I get here. Gets killed on a chase down. This looks like a comeback for Black Order, as they have 3 caps, 54 points to 50. The score is 8-5, actually. So this is Geminex, Antarcticites team versus Zalbang, Tyrak. We just saw these guys win. I believe this team won, right? You get team?
Yeah.
Or did they lose?
The Geminex team?
No. You good? Tyrak, Zalbang.
Good. And those guys won too.
I don't remember. Okay, they won.
I think they did. I could be wrong. They've won before.
We saw too many matches. I'm not sure who won at this point.
They blend together, Tazzik. We need to write this stuff down. Did they have a website that keeps track of this?
I'm sure there is. Yeah, we need to pull it up during the thing. Dude, this Elevate team is rocking a weird comp. Did you see that?
No, we know the Geminex team.
Yeah, they're still running it even after. Yeah. I thought they would have swapped now that. But I guess they just swap over to Deathgivers, right? Mm-hmm. Instead of the Bloodletter Spectre Jacket. Antarcticite on that Arcane. This is really cool.
No, this is different than what they had last week. This is not what they were
on Mace, right?
They were no.
Ooh, Tyrak needs to be really careful here. Tyrak,
I wanted to those like great hammers.
Tyrak kind of wasted a soldier helmet there. Needs to be very careful because he has no defensives left, I'm pretty sure. NEX did a good job of keeping the enemy team's Deathgivers away from him, but Zalbang is putting so much damage down. Geminex with a Robe of Purity cloth Deathgivers, diving Ryudo. Ryudo in the middle of the enemy team, does get the iframe off, but is silenced now. He's going to die if they dive him. They don't manage to stay on him, but he's still solo. He couldn't keep himself alive. He goes down to the back line of Elevate. A 20 tick does come in, but Tyrak is 1 life for Black Order. He should die as well. So is Good. There's no healers. This could be a 4-man kill right now. Zalbang in the back line, Unusual looting his teammate. That's a 4-man kill.
Before he gets just some gear before he leaves here.
They only have 6 points.
I think he should have thrown that Black Monk and saved his buddy there.
I don't know if he could, dude. There's no healer.
No, but it slows him down, gives him a little bit of an advantage to run through it. You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's worth it though, because if he died, they were so screwed. He wouldn't have. Look, the other guy isn't even alive yet, right? They would have been waiting until 10 seconds from now for Unusual to come back alive.
I'm from there,
and they cannot waste time.
Yeah, well, they're in trouble now. This is
Elevate
a close one.
Has 6 points,
but Elevate has
so they need to be really careful.
Like all they have to do is get 2 kills. That's what I would be aiming for too. I would just be going for the 2 kills.
Yeah, if you were a Black Order here, you just go immediately for the dive.
Well,
but
first get yourself the cap so you don't burn out 20 at a time. But you get
making a call like that is super scary. If you say, all right, we're going to get this one cap and just go for the 2 kills, and then you don't get them, it's so sketchy.
Well, they're going to
like,
stick
then
around
you
at
have
this
them
point.
playing.
You know they're sticking around at this point because, like, they're not giving up the... Like, lose 10 and they're down 2. So the other team is fighting for its life. Go for the kills. Pick your targets.
Right, keep your eye on JMTGR here. Is he about to get dived? Because he just used every defensive.
I don't think they know it
might
yet.
be looking to stack up and dive on him here. Tyrax still up here after tanking that. Okay, I thought he would have ran down this choke by now. He's going to be the target. I don't think he has potions. So he's going to roll down the choke. Zalbang is looking for JMTGR, but he didn't find anything as NEX gets comboed down by a good, down to very low HP. Tyrax finally able to start putting down some damage onto the back line of Elevate. Elevate doing a good job of holding the choke so far. Ryudo keep himself up from the Geminex dive. MNX does pop his potion as well, so he can keep himself alive as well. Tyrak very low with that soldier helmet is going to go down. He was up so far away. He was very overextended that whole fight. Can't believe he took that long for him to die now, but Geminex could get traded in that cloth death. You're going to be really careful. NEX just pumping out damage with that Whispering Bow. Adora Bubbles could die here. That is a healer. If they kill Adora Bubbles, they could win this whole fight.
Well, if they kill anybody, they can win the whole fight. I mean, it's like they need 1 cap and 1 kill.
Adora Bubbles is Stalker helmet. He is so armor pierced, but there's no one else there.
It's just not enough.
They don't have a lot of points to work with.
Your
Your
good is gonna go down here.
Cannot die. He has to walk away. He does get perched. NEX now might have overextended here.
Oh,
Zalbang thought he saw
trouble.
something. Gonna blink away. You can see the enemy team has everyone here, though, right? They have everyone here ready to go.
Everybody's
Black Order's 5th member is not here. So, we're still waiting on that.
Back. Go for that back cap. Put it down to 1 point.
Yeah, if he gets that back cap right
It's
now,
over.
oh my god, he
Tyrax,
could have mounted
go back
bot.
to the back cap.
Tyrax not even mounted. Dude, I don't think he even has a mount left because he walked out here not mounted.
Yikes.
So a 10 tick is going to come in. This is 1 to 5 now.
Oh my
Order
god.
needs to get a kill, and they need to get a 10 tick to win this. They need a kill and a cap, 2 kills, a kill and a tick, anything.
It's over.
Black Order won. Like they kill any.
Oh, they got 1 to 1. What? What?
No, they won.
Oh, they got it.
Why they canceled every flash heal? That tank. How did they win that fight? What? How did they win? That was an 11 to 10 match. How did they win, dude?
Wow.
We got Blanca de Rue. I didn't see what guild name they were, but I think it is a similar pug from the enemy team. Like I saw Rang and maybe
Rang,
Elevate.
yeah.
Yeah, it's Rang Elevate.
Mostly Rang.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is one of the purchased Rang teams.
Oh, it's Logic on the heavy glaive?
Yeah.
That's a plate glaive. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. Thesaurus also isn't tanking. He is on what appears to be a carving sword. This should be
Okay,
very...
you saw the
he
sword
brings
come back,
Luke down to
and
one.
Luke high power!
He's bombed. He blinked away the bomb. He does have soldier helmet, so he immunes it.
Nice.
Pollinator did not get the stun off, but that was insane damage for Thesaurus right there.
Yeah, it was. It was also
He's
really
just
good
rolled
defensive
down
play.
to choke to do some damage. What was that? Logic
It's
now.
aggressive
Putting
is
some
what it
damage onto
is.
Pollinator. Luke Hill 1 HP.
High power is done.
He's a goner. What?
He just
Is
came
this
up
a
and got
level 7?
deleted. Yeah, this is a level 7.
I just saw that Pedro guy do some questionable stuff.
Yeah, there was
no one
two-
clip it.
yeah.
He just kind of rolled nothing. But we'll see
May
what
happen.
happens
So,
in the next fight.
Theus rolled nothing.
Well, he rolled down the choke to do something. You know, that other guy just kind of did nothing. He rolled in place.
Okay. Logic, get your boys together.
I don't think this is going to be like that one-sided, though. I'm sure Logic is playing in something. Very nice to see that it's not a Bow Expo Death Givers, though. Very nice that we're seeing 2 people with some new stuff. Bringing back the Claymore, bringing back the Ironclad. I think they do have bow crossbow backline, though, on both teams, but Logic gonna get the filling onto Rune immediately. They missed the Pierce from him, but they do get the armor shred, so he's very low with Logic, but he does have Major. Major kind of screwed. Oh, Logic with a really cool immune right there. Tons of damage. But yeah, Major kind of screws the glaive, so it's gonna be a hard time to kill Ruden. I don't know if Nick VR has a Major, so maybe they could target him instead of Ruden. Nick VR gonna have to blink away. Here's Hey Apple has no roll. He's gonna get flung right now. Perfect into the impale. He's gonna go down. Perfectly played by Logic, dude. You cannot roll past the glaive. He's gonna fling right back, and then you don't have a thing. Ruden instead. Ruden instead. There's no healer. He's a goner.
He's done.
And now
There's
Pollinator gets flung back too, but there's no
Oh,
way. Even with
Pollinator,
impale
come on,
slow,
he's good,
like
he's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got enough.
a lot of
Oh,
people
wow.
don't know this because they
Wow.
don't play against the glaive. You can never roll past the glaive, man. You gotta keep that for when you get flung.
Okay. Some high-level tips right there against the glaive.
He just
Keep that
rolled
for when you get
right
flung.
in front of Logic. What do you think is gonna happen?
Logic's gonna fling you. At least he's not
Crimsic,
blink.
hey, Crimsic now getting some swap and bops down, but it is 3 caps for the rank Elevate team. As Blanco de
already
Ruba needs
getting
to get
just
a comeback.
massive amounts of pressure on him early on in the tank.
I don't know who I want to
19-19.
win this match. Normally, I like pick a team that I'm rooting for. I want both teams to win.
I just want both teams to bring it down to the wire, and at
Yeah.
119 to 118, that's a nice even matchup. I like what we're seeing so far, and I
Very
imagine that
close.
they're going to go right in on Luke.
Ooh, Luke Hill gets swapped and bopped, but into the corner, not down the choke. So sadly, wasn't what Apollo wanted to do, but it was good because they do get Luke Hill's defensives down. 2 of 3 of them are used. Spicy Sauce gonna roll down the choke, and Logic is in that front line just waiting to fling somebody. He's looking at Rune here. He's probably gonna fling him right now. Oh, if he did, they might have killed him. Luke Hill gonna blink down the choke here. Rune finally gets flung back, but he does have that immune helmet, so it's a very hard target to kill instantly. He's gonna be able to heal up through this holy bubble. And look at the damage on the Pedro. He does immune a lot of it right there, but not the Claymore hit. So the bulk of it is on him. And he's dead.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Dude, the ice block from Clear Cowl right there saved that guy's life, right? But Logic had such a well-timed fling on that. If they just had 70 damage more, they would have killed him before he could even ice block. And Logic might go down here. He could die
Logic's
just an auto attack from Theus. He's armor shredded so much. He's going to die probably on this next auto attack.
There's nothing like
There's nothing.
And they're going to get Luke, too. I think that if they can swap Pollinator,
yeah, they're going to swap. Oh, he swapped him up the healer instead. They could kill Spicy Sauce as well.
They still got him.
4-man kill.
Wow. I did not think after they did the wrong
Into the Claymore, he's dead.
What?
Dude, what a play from Blanco de Rua, man.
Wow, these guys are aggressive.
I didn't say it during the fight because like it's kind of off screen for me, but Apollinator played that so perfectly. The way he was keeping that backline healer away from everyone, he's interrupt doing his job so well with that swap up Ironclad.
They're about to take that 20 pretty easy here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 20, 109 to 80, and I think 4 to like 1 is it for Blanco de Rua? Dude, Apollinator immediately goes for the swap bop. He does get it very nice right there. Pedro uses the roll. He's gonna get spun though. Into the execute from the Claymore, but he had the Mage Robe still up. They barely mistimed it. Oh my god, 6-2. I did not realize that.
Yeah.
Oh, so Luke Hill is now on Cleric Robe. This is the guy that they should be trying to kill right now. Logic needs to find his own groove too, because he's gonna swap Theus back. Misses the Impale, which is really weird because it was his own fling. But Crimsic is going to blink on him. They did not get the swap and bop play there from Apollinator. Trying to hold it for a little bit more. Logic again flinging Theus, but Theus with a really good idea. He's going to just Claymore back, but he gets Stalkered down 1 life. Going to just run right through this Black Monk staff, and Pedro gets swap and bopped back up the choke. Very low. He should be able to survive this. The Impales from Logic are coming out very good here on this choke. Getting a lot of slows down. He is going to roll right back up. The Judy placement is perfect from Apollinator as well, so you can stay on that back line. Hey Apple is the target of Crimsic, but Crimsic is just going to die to the 3v1 damage swap from the back line of Blanco de Rua. Elevate not able to find a footing in this
I
match.
just hopped over to the Zerfax match. He's up against the Uraz team, I guess, and the Alivas team. It's very close at 104 to 107. No, it's just a close one over here, and I wanted to give an update on that one because
we'll give it one more fight here. It's 109 to 56, about to be 109 to 36. We'll give it one more. I believe in Logic's team. I want
to give them their time here because they had a really good start.
Yeah, Spicy Sauce immediate swap and bop into the team. He is going to roll back. Logic is looking to fling someone. He's running the blink shoes too. He's trying to fling somebody. Didn't get the playoff yet. Hey Apple is very low here. He does get the Stalker off, but Luke Hill goes down to Ruden and Theus. Theus playing perfectly with this Claymore. Remind me of the Cargera Claymore. He's doing so much damage with this thing. Logic now running for his life, and I do think this one is probably over now because they're gonna have to run to 10, lose another 20. It's gonna be 109 to 12. Yeah. So we should probably look to swap here as they might kill Logic with that.
Go down
from nowhere. Sure. How did he get that execute off, dude? That was like one choke away. How did he get that off?
Are they going to get a
Spicy
second
Sauce is
kill on
dead.
this for Spicy?
Oh, why are they still hitting Crimsic? They could have easily killed Spicy
They could
there.
have killed Spicy.
The bow
yeah.
was hitting Crimsic the whole time. Maybe kill Pedro?
Mistakes are made.
Yeah, what? This one is done, dude. I believe
I'm heading
it's
over.
Who are the other guys? Zerfax?
Yeah, Zerfax. I'll get you a tank in just a moment.
Put the tank name in the chat.
Bogul,
It's Necros.
Yeah, Necros, yeah.
Zerfax. Oh, good roll onto Suriel. Buddy goes down anyway to the bomb from Aleaves. He had a good play, though. Sadly, couldn't survive. Tamashi now is going to go down as well. We get here just in time to see Zoned Out make a comeback. So it could be a very close match. Looks like it's 5-5 so far.
Very close here. This is nice. About to be 80 to 85 unless we see a
Yeah,
turn
remember,
in the
these
next
are
engagement.
These are level 7s, dude. These guys are in 1400, 1450 item power. Like, they're out here banging to win. They're in the 8-2, the 8-3 if they got it sometimes.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, Necros is an 8-3 Fiend Sandals, dude. He's not messing around here. Good Pierce into the immediate. Oh, I love this curse build, dude. When you run Pierce into the Great Staffy instead of Desecrate, I love the damage you can do. Those 8-3 Fiend Sandals probably crafted by Lord Varus in the chat, too. I saw him crafting yesterday. Lots of gear. Leaves half HP. They do get a Pierce off onto Nijin. Suriel does get a double Pierce onto it as well. He's going to start walking back and forth through that Judy, keep himself alive. Tamashi getting dove as well, but he is able to keep himself alive. They need to be really careful. This Elevate team has used a lot already, and they're just now pushing up the choke. Aurelia 440 in the back line, interrupting Tamashi. Zerfax with that bow does catch Aleaves in the... Oh, he is going to get armor piece as well, but Arthora did not want to stay in there. He goes down to Suriel. He could have maybe just stayed on Solace in the back line and tried to survive, but Elevate is going to lose a member and a 20 tick. Nijin might go down if Aurelia 440 can swap him in. He's looking for it. He gets his stun run canceled, it looks like, actually. Suriel gets silenced that he can't be killing anyone. Zerfax, he gets swapped into him, but should be able to survive. They are going to lose a 20 tick, though.
Oh, that's going to be rough.
Yeah,
it was so even when we came in.
Yeah, this was very... Hey, I mean, we came here right when Zoned Out had to come back, so maybe we see another comeback from Elevate. You never know. Elevate already here at the bot cap. So is Zoned Out, and the... Wait, there's Elevate and Zoned Out. Oops. So the red team is already here. Really, for 40 doing a good job with this Black Monk on that choke, keeping Tamashi down. The immediate orb comes out, but it's not on our Thora up here in Necros. We're probably going to be needing it in a second, as they're 2v4 in the back line. Zerfax coming up. They do hit the Ray of Light, but Solace does have Ice Block ready to go. He's going to be able to survive into a Pierce on Nijin. Nijin might get traded right now. He needs to be very careful. Aleaves is 1v1 as Zerfax, but our Thora does hit him. He is in the soldier helmet, but he's going to die the second he comes out of it. And they do manage to win this fight, but maybe not get a cap, as Uraz is going to go down, and they're chasing for kills here probably. They could get a full team wipe instead of the caps, but they should get at least one to stop the 20 tick. Arthora realizes that. He's going top to get it. And I wonder if they just keep chasing. They could easily. They have no healer. It's a free kill onto Solace, but they swap him in. Aurelia 440 says, "You're dead. I'm sorry, buddy. Good luck." And the red team does get a 10 tick, but it's a 3-man kill. So
that's a good... Oof.
Yeah, it's Elevate v Elevate with one Zoned Out. I gotta start calling them blue versus red team now.
Blue versus red. This is...
I should probably start doing that for every match, but it's so hard to remember. I always call it a guild name.
Yeah, I know. Remembering which one is blue and which one is red is just too hard. I know they're the colors are too similar. It happens to me almost every match. I'll be honest.
I'm just not used to it. Yeah, I gotta get blue and red team, not Elevate and Elevate.
We'll try to get you some more matches in Tazzik. We'll get you some practice.
I gotta start sitting here on off days and just all right, Elevate's blue, Elevate's red. Which is which?
Elevate. Blue versus red. Blue versus red. But then people are gonna pick sides, you know.
Yeah, did Aurelia 440 change weapons? No, he's still on Black Monk staff. Just not overcharged. Solace immediately blinking away. Is he on the one-hand curse now? Is that what I just saw? No, he's still on Great Curse. I do like that he's on the single target Vile Curse, though, not on Curse.
Nijin under a lot of pressure here. Are they going to go after him? Nope, they're turning it off. Okay.
Alex needs to be careful. He gets stun run. Necros does have his potion up. He can stay in this for a while. Throws a really nice Black Monk on the choke into a Ray of Light onto Alex. He's going to have to use his Soldier Helm, walk down that choke. Surreal not being able to do much on these Death Givers until just now he's targeting a Thora. Thora goes down to 1 bar, gets taken out by Solace, who killed him with a Vile Curse 4 stack by the looks of it. Necros now is in trouble here. And they do kill their attacks as well. Necros is going to die to bleeds, I'm pretty sure, unless he can meet up with Tamashi. But he's going to just run for the immunity instead. Good idea.
I have a question. Is there any reason to let one of the teams win? Like, because I mean,
no,
it's the
because
same
they
guild.
both get the it's the same guild, so they both get the points either way.
I mean,
well, I guess
in
you would want the
case-
main Elevate team to win, the one that doesn't have a zoned out member. But probably one team, Persian Sarab has a good point. If one of these teams doesn't have a level 8 and the other does, then maybe they would let the other guy win so that they get a level 8 token. Didn't think about that. That's a good point.
Very good point. And he would know. He's probably been on some of those mixed teams where one guy doesn't have the right token.
Yeah.
I know he was on 2 teams last season that he had 2 level 8 tokens, but could only use 1.
Euros on that druidic staff. He's healing the heavens, dude. Look at him go, keeping the boys alive. He is silenced right now, but it doesn't even matter. Those hots are rolling. Black Monk onto the choke, but they have a way to get right up there. It wasn't the best Black Monk. Tamashi keeping the boys alive. Look at him with that flash out going in. Kind of a good roll there too, because he keeps himself in a good position to continuously heal and not move. The bubble comes down, so they can look to dive now. Necros keeping 3 people at bay on this choke, but it's over. I didn't even look at the time.
Yeah, I didn't see the score rotating either. I was too busy on the
Too busy looking
fight
at the
itself.
action.
Yeah.